Good morning, students. So in the previous week we have started this chapter force and pressure. In that we have discussed few topics, like we have discussed turning effect of the force, moment of the force. These two topics we have discussed in the previous week. So today we will discuss thrust and pressure and liquid and pressure. So let's start our discussion of the topic. So first of all, what is thrust? So thrust is actually the force which is acting perpendicular to the surface. For example, whenever suppose you are standing on the ground, in that case the force which is exerting on the ground due to your foot or due to the weight of the body will be called as thrust, since it is acting perpendicular to the surface like this. So since thrust is a force, so we will use the same unit of the force that we are using, that is Newton, for the thrust as well. Other units of the thrust that we will use will be kilogram force and gram force. Next is pressure. So whenever you are standing on the ground and the force is acting perpendicular to the ground, in that case your body is exerting some pressure on the ground. So we will define pressure like pressure is actually force acting per unit area, or we can say the pressure is thrust acting per unit area. So since the pressure is force per unit area, so the unit of the pressure becomes Newton for the force and meter square for the area, so its unit will become force per unit area, or thrust, its unit will become Newton per meter square, or sometimes we call it as 1 Pascal. Now the way the solids exerts the pressure on the surface depends upon their area. The surface which is in the contact with the other surface, that surface is going to exert the pressure. But in case of the liquids and the gases, exerts pressure on the walls of the vessel as well, and this consequences of this pressure we will discuss in the ongoing slides. Then the air also exerts some pressure on the objects, on all the objects, on our body also. That pressure we called it as atmospheric pressure. So the atmospheric pressure is expressed in a unit called atmosphere, and 1 atmosphere is equals to 1.013 into 10 raised to the power 5 Pascal, and a huge amount of force is acting on the human body, but that force has not been experienced by our body and we never feel discomfort. What is the reason behind this? That again we will discuss in the ongoing slides. So first we will discuss the factors which affects the pressure. So since pressure is thrust acting per unit area, so we can say that the pressure is actually directly proportional to the thrust or the force. The more is the thrust, the more will be the pressure. Again, we can also say that pressure is inversely proportional to the area on which the thrust is applied, since area is in the denominator. So lesser the area of contact, the more is the pressure. So now we will discuss the applications of the pressure in our everyday life. So suppose if the area is decreased, then what happens? The pressure is going to increase. So this is the most familiar example with you, a knife. So whenever we are using the knife, the desired thing is that knife should have the sharp edge. Why? Because if it is having the blunt edge, then the area will be much, and it will not be easier to cut any item. Whereas when the edge is sharp, then in that case area of the contact is less, and due to which more pressure can be exerted, and hence the things can be easily sliced off or cut by using the sharpened knife like this. If you wish to cut an apple, then the knife that you are carrying, that knife should be sharp, not should be blunt. Then again, very familiar when, especially with the girls like to wear these pointed heels, but it is easier to walk on the ground while wearing the regular flat heels as compared to the pointed heels. Again, why? Because in case of the pointed heels, the area of contact is very less. Due to this area of the contact, the pressure is increased and it is difficult for a girl to walk while wearing the pointed heels. Now we will discuss few applications in which increase in area of contact is required. Like railway tracks are laid on the wooden, cemented or iron sleepers. So why railway tracks are laid on the wooden, cemented or iron sleepers? Again, the reason behind is since the train is having the greater amount of load as well as it is carrying the passenger, so load is definitely increased. So in order to distribute the load of the train over a large area of the ground, these railway tracks are laid on the wooden, cemented or iron sleepers so that the pressure distributed and it decreases and it prevents the sinking of the railway tracks into the ground. Next is, you must have seen the porters, they are always wearing the turban on their head. Now again, why they are wearing the turban on their head? The reason is again, as they are wearing the turban on their head, it increases the effective area of contact, and if this effective area of contact increases, then the pressure on their head decreases and they can carry the load without much discomfort.